Hi everyone, my name is Sarah and I work at Heritage Sylvania in Sylvania, Ohio. I am outside today getting snowed on at our village. Behind me is our Stone Academy building. The Stone Academy was a school that used to be right here in Sylvania, just across from me in the parking lot. This building behind me is a replica building. A replica is a copy. That means the original building is gone now. But what we did was we were able to find pictures and drawings and dimensions of the original building, and we made another one. This building is a one-room schoolhouse. A one-room schoolhouse is a school that only has one room. Think about the school you're in right now. How many rooms does that have? Every classroom has its own room. I bet you have a cafeteria and a gym. I bet you have a music room. I bet other teachers have rooms, maybe a reading teacher, maybe a speech teacher. So at our schools today, we have lots of rooms. But about 150 years ago, you would have one room for a school. That would be very different than today. Let's go take a look inside. Okay, here I am inside our one-room schoolhouse. Now, as I told you, this school has only one room. So take a look. Only one room. This is all there is. Can you imagine going to school in a school like this? If you came to a school like this, you would walk to school. Maybe you'd have to walk a mile. Maybe you'd have to walk 2 miles. It depended on where your house was. You would bring your lunch to school, maybe in a pail or a bucket. You might bring an apple. You might bring a sandwich. You might bring a biscuit that was left over, or a piece of chicken that was left over from the night before that was leftovers. There were lots of different things you could bring to school, but you did not bring a Lunchable. You did not do that, and you did not buy your lunch from school because there wasn't a cafeteria here. So everyone had to bring their own lunch. If you came to a school like this, you'd also probably bring a book from home and maybe a slate. We'll talk later about what a slate is. But you'd sit in one of the desks just like this, and you would learn everything that you needed to know from your teacher. You might learn math, you might learn reading, you'd learn writing and spelling. Some schools learned history or social studies, but not every school did. And nobody really learned science at this time. There weren't a lot of people that thought science was very important for them to teach in school. That's changed, hasn't it? Well, in front of me is the teacher's desk. Do you recognize that man on the wall? That is George Washington. He was our very first president of the United States. But you know what I don't see anywhere? I don't see Abraham Lincoln. Do you know why? When kids were coming to this school, Abraham Lincoln hadn't even been president yet. We can't have a picture of Abraham Lincoln on the wall if the kids in a school like this don't even know who he is. Would you like to come to a school like this? You might be in this classroom with your brother and your sister. You might be in this classroom with your cousins. You might be in this classroom with your neighbors. The kids in this class were all different ages. Some were first grade, some were 8th grade. It just depended on how old the kids were. This school is a little bit different than our schools today. Well, have fun with this unit.